Happy Monday, everybody. This is DeAndre Perry here with the Monday motivation for this week. And we're at a different location at a different time than we usually are. We're outside, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and we're coming to you a little later in the evening because, as you all know, schedules can be hectic and schedules are unpredictable in my case. So we had to come to you at a different time. But we still wanted to make sure that we touched base and gave everyone that encouragement that may be needed to get through the week, that encouragement to move forward and continue to study the word that we were so blessed with yesterday and push us through the week. And yesterday, Pastor Troxler gave us a wonderful sermon entitled 4 Ways to Improve Your Hearing. And that sermon came from James chapter 1, verses 21 through 25. And our pastor laid out very clear, concise, easily digestible points to show us how to improve our hearing. But a couple things really stood out in listening to that sermon for me. And in James chapter 1, it talks about not only being hearers of the word, but doers of the word. And that is so needed in our time right now. Everyone can hear the word a myriad of ways. You can hear it by radio. You can hear it on Facebook. You can hear it on YouTube. You can hear podcasts. You can listen to the word whenever you want on demand. But you can't just be a hearer, you have to actually be a doer of it. And to do what you hear, you have to understand what you hear. And our pastor did a great job of highlighting that yesterday, where he showed us that a pastor, a preacher, a teacher is necessary for us to truly hear the word. And the way that he phrased it is that he is a hearing aid for us. Yes, we can read the scripture for ourselves. Yes, we may even understand what it says, but Pastor Troxler and the preachers and teachers are given the word from God, and they amplify it and they put it forth to us in a way that we can understand, in a way that touches each and every one of us. I don't know about you, but I'm sure you've had the experience of sitting in a sermon and 300 people all get something different, all get something that was needed for them specifically. That can only come from God. Pastor Troxler didn't know, or no preacher knows, all 300 of our needs, but when it comes from God directly, God makes sure that the thing that we needed to hear gets to our ears. And that's what I want each and every one of us to take from that. So if you do not have a church home, if you do not have a spiritual leader or a spiritual teacher that you are under, seek one out, find that, pray to the Lord and find what is that church home that I need to be that, so that I can have that spiritual hearing aid, that spiritual amplifier, that teacher, that preacher, to make sure that I'm getting the word that I need. So we encourage you to find that home. Macedonia is definitely good soil. If you would like to join with us, reach out to the church, reach out to any member, and we can make sure that that happens. But even if it's not Macedonia, I want to make sure that each and every person hearing this has a church home and a pastor to guide them, to allow them to hear the word so that they can move from hearing to doing. So each and every one of us, let's just go have a great week. Let's push through. Let's continue to share the word, continue to share the gospel. And I'll see you all next Monday for your Monday motivation.